I came here as a Christmas present 2 years ago to train for a whole week, and it was the toughest training I've ever had. So I went back home and I was like, man, nothing can beat that gym. So my family and I and my boyfriend, we packed up and we moved out here in February for this to be our home. I think it's the hardest female division out there. So every day I'm working and I'm thinking of the current champion, Joanna, and I'm working to beat her because she is our champion at the division. My mother, I started at Taekwondo at the age of 3. She didn't like that, so she put me in ballet as well. I actually got kicked out of that because I did too much karate kicks in there. So she didn't care for it at first, but my father was a boxer, and so he loved it. But switching to MMA at 15, that was a hard transition. My father, he just believed in me, and he let me try it, and he saw the talent and potential I had. My mother, she was a nervous wreck, but now she's the loudest one in the crowd, so you know, they're my biggest supporters and my biggest fan base, so they support me 100%. Dennis Davis, he's the head coach of this gym. I met him 3 years ago at Tough Enough, and I seen the kind of coach he was, and he was absolutely amazing with his fighters, and I loved it. So that's why, as a Christmas present, my father sent us out here to come train, and he was amazing to us, and we weren't even his fighters then. And now that we moved here, I met Ray Sefo, and for him and Dennis Davis to be my coaches, I'm more than grateful.
What's it like working with someone like Ray, who is, you know, a Hall of Famer all around?
It's pretty surreal. The funniest story is how I started working with him was I would always watch him with the guys, and I would mimic in the background of what he was showing them, and I got caught one day. And he put me on the pads, and we just kind of clicked. You know, it's hard to find a mittman that you can click with, and he told me one little detail to tweak, and I did it, and it was kind of like a match for me. So for him to be my coach and to be such a high-level striker, it's amazing. I have 15 fights total. That's a lot of fights for an amateur, and I'm only 21 years old, so that's the only reason why I'm holding back. I'm 21 years young, not old, and you know, I'm watching everyone have their time now, and when I do go pro, they'll know. So I'm just holding it off. There's no she's better than me, I think, right now. I think I'm skillfully there. I'm just not mentally there because I want to sit back and watch everyone, you know, grow, and then when I come, my time will be there.
When is the event? Where is it? Where can fans watch it?
It will be in Eugene, Oregon for Midtown Throwdown 10, and my opponent is Aubree Thompson. She's 6-0, undefeated, at 125 pounds. She's the current champ there, so she's coming down to 115 to try to get the 115-pound belt as well. I do know she's more of a striker, which I'm a little excited about, but there's not much film, so I don't really know. I'm just going in there expecting for her to be the best and, you know, have a fight.
One. With your slip. Go. Go.